What's up, everybody? Well, today I thought I'd do another full house cleaning with this Rainbow E2 Black. Just kidding. This is actually my E2 Blue / Silver / Platinum, whichever you like to call it, with the PN12 power brush and specific hose. It will fit the older E2 models, even down to the single speed model. And the reason why I have this is actually from my aunt's E2 Black that she gave this to me to fix it up. Before I give it back, I thought I'd do some testing. You've already seen the video of me running this on my single speed. Now I thought, just for the heck of it, why not run it on my E2 Blue? And this is one of the 2-speed models, just to show you. Right here, it's got the 2-speed motor. The low speed is just for air purifier function, and that's just for using it as a vacuum. I heard rumors claiming that from people who test vacuums for suction, water lift, all that stuff, there are a lot of channels you can go on YouTube to check that. But I've heard claims that the E2 Gold and E2 Blue are more powerful than the E2 Black. I don't know whether that's for certain or not, because I do know the E2 Blue and Black take the exact same motor. The Gold is a little bit different of a motor, but the E2 Blue revision of the motor is the same one that's also used in the E2 Black. So I don't see how it could be more or less powerful. But basically, what you see this cleaning performance video is going to be the same if you were to have an E2 Black. But anyway, speaking of which, let's go ahead and show you the PN12. This is actually the first revision of the PN12. And how do I make claims that it's the first revision? Well, it has mostly to do with the power brush design. Let me go ahead and see if I can't open this up and show you. It's not going to be easy to do on camera, but basically what makes it the first version is this center-mounted belt, which is what Rainbow has been using ever since the PN2 came out for the D4SE. And this is actually the second version of the PN12, believe it or not. There was actually a first version, the prototype version, that actually had a more narrow belt than what the later version would have, before it was later replaced by a synthetic belt on the final version, which I would have loved to have the version with the synthetic belt. Those, I hear, have a longer belt life than these guys do, and also the fact that this belt is not even covered up, so anything that gets sucked up, dirt could eventually get inside the belt and tie itself around the brush roll, and that's what kind of slows down brush roll performance. So I do like that Rexair eventually went to a synthetic belt, not just for belt life, but also so dirt and debris doesn't get wrapped around the belt. Okay, let's go ahead and put this back on. Let me see if I can't put this little screw mechanism. All this does is basically prevents this latch from being open and you disassembling the brush roll, or the bottom plate, excuse me. So anyway, this PN12 will fit any E2 just as long as you have the specific hose. The reason why I say that is because the connector is actually exposed. If you've seen the one for if you were to have the PN2E, it would have been recessed in, because the PN2E has its own specific plug. And so the old hose can't be run for this new PN12 unless you have an external wire. But anyway, I think I've shown enough, so let's go ahead and get to full house cleaning. Well, that one was on the sidelines waiting for my appearance and frankly waiting for my vacuuming chores to be over with. I have filled up the water bin. You can barely see right there. Plugged up the motor unit as well. And so, let's get started. Alright, just to give you a little analyze of carpet grooming results. Very nice results, I could say that. There's obviously an obvious mark of shame because of the belt mark. And there's even a couple marks off to either side, and that's the edge cleaning brushes, which surprisingly do a decent job agitating. So, let's go ahead and continue on. And there we go. Full house cleaning is all complete. I honestly would have mistaken for me using my aunt's E2 Black because it feels and sounds exactly just like it would an E2 Black would, except with the motor unit being an E2 Blue. But let's go ahead and see, and again, what this thing actually pulled up from running through the house with a PN12. I imagine cleaning performance would be no different if this were an E2 Blue compared to an E2 Black. And look at that. This is about a week's worth of vacuuming, and definitely picked up so much hair. And it is honestly impressive the way this water churns in the bin. It honestly does better than the D4s and the D3s do. But this is just fantastic results. You can vote in the comments which one cleans better, the E2 single speed or any of these 2-speed E2s. So, and this is with the PN12 power brush. I would like to point that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this guy out, clean out the bin, and then we'll conclude the video. All right, now everything's all cleaned out, washed out, dried out, and put back together. And I hope you've enjoyed this full house cleaning of the Rainbow E2 Blue with the PN12. Cleaning performance on this would probably be the same as the E2 Black. But otherwise, be sure and stay tuned, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.